And we got FOMC later too. So it could be a slow New York. Still just gotta be patient, but 30's looking like it's probably gonna run the high. All right, that's gonna be my entry right here. Now I got to order fill. The best ideal trade was 930 Hanko trade account, which I'm probably just gonna end up doing a withdrawal for. I've only taken 2 trades on this account this week. Never did a withdrawal, here you go.
I love it. There used to be a time that I used to pray to be able to have a balcony like this. I used to pray to be able to be downtown. I used to pray just to have an apartment, just to live on my own, just to live in Florida. And look at me now, I got all of the things I could ever dream of. They were once in a position to where they didn't even think getting a payout was possible, getting funded was possible. You may not be where you want to be, but you're exactly where you need to be.
Move! Maybe I scared you, maybe I didn't, maybe I just annoyed you, but welcome back to another video. I'm Andre Diaz, a 23-year-old day trader, entrepreneur, content creator, and I got a crimson chin. Look at this joint. I look like I got a woodpecker on my chin. No diddy. But yeah, good morning, everybody. This is my scream mask that I'm gonna be wearing to my live call today. Why not? Halloween is on Friday, so in Halloween spirit, let's enjoy it, right? Dressing up. I went to Halloween Spirit store yesterday, so if you didn't check out yesterday's vlog where we made $3,000 on our 5 funded accounts, and I made $30 on my live account because I only caught the break-even trade and I didn't catch the W. It is what it is, but we live to trade another day. That another day is today, but today is FOMC. So is there gonna be a lot of volume? I don't know. We won't know until we find out, but if you want to be here for our live calls, you want to be here to see my scream face and see us catch trades live and do all the things you see me do on a daily basis, yeah. I got to edit that live trade from yesterday because it was a 2.5-hour video. When I was editing, it was having a lot of technical difficulties. But like I said yesterday, Andre Diaz Extended, check it out there. It will be there either today or tomorrow. About to get active with them. Let's see what we can do. We got people live. We got my boy Joseph, Mark Evans. We got all the students. Look at them just chilling. They don't even know that I'm about to try to jump scare them. They don't even know. Probably won't get them, but you know what? It's the thought that counts. Here, let's do our little markups. Let's see what we can do. Yup, and we got FOMC later too. So it could be a slow New York, or maybe today does a little bamboozle. Maybe today, maybe the day that would have no, you would think that has no volume for New York because we have news FOMC. Maybe we have volume now because we didn't have the volume the other days and we didn't have nothing. And you know what I'm saying? So maybe it's just moving backwards. It looks trendy so far on US 30. But in terms of a pullback, there's a 4-hour gap here. If this can pull back before 10 o'clock, then this would be a decent trade idea because I would ideally want to target this previous high. Like that would be where I would want to see price moving to. Overall, this previous high, but it could just go straight to that previous high. It could just give us a small low retracement to something like these and then go to the previous high. It's hard to tell, but overall, I'm definitely more bullish on US 30. Let me see NAS. NAS, I would say I'm more bullish too, but it definitely looks a little bit more in a choppy range. Where's this daily high? Where's this daily imbalance? There's a daily imbalance right here on NAS that I'll watch. So that daily high will be right here. Let me get this Asian session range. See how there's a little bit extra stuff I got to do when I do it on Top Step, but it's okay. We get it done. I mean, overall, it looks like it's very similar within price action. Overall bullish. It looks like it hit this daily high already though, so that could be a reason it just automatically pushes. Is there anything on the 4-hour? The fill of the 4-hour is below what we already did, so that would mean that it comes a little lower. But if we come a little lower on NAS, and maybe NAS is the ugly one, then maybe we could get the retracement on 32 before hitting this high. Yeah, and the first area didn't play out for 30, so that means the next area, y'all know where that is, coming right down here. So if we could retrace all the way down to the Asian session high at this 4-hour and 1-hour gap down here, and also since we created this high up here, I'm gonna pull the fib now. So if this lines up with the 50%, it should be a decent area down here that I would watch for the longs, yeah. So I'm gonna wait for it to keep retracing. And then if we can keep retracing, this should probably be a decent first trade idea for the longs down here. We're probably like a 50-point stop for a first attempt. Like that could be a good idea. And if it keeps dropping from there, okay, it's cool. I ain't gonna risk the whole house on it, but I'm just trying to see what we could do. That's why being patient works. So that first trade idea, even though it could have been possible, wouldn't have played out. And look, imagine it doesn't even hit this one down here and just would have stopped the first one out. It ain't over till it's over. But NAS is definitely more ugly right now. But NAS still looks like it's trying to
come a little bit lower. Would have stopped us out the first one I was talking about, the higher one. So, I mean, now we just got to keep waiting. If it goes up from here, I mean, we just got spared out of a loss. And it came close to this 1 hour gap down here, but it didn't hit it. I still got faith that if we got the volume to keep going lower. Nas is slowly but surely trying to make his way up. Still just got to be patient, but 30 is looking like it's probably going to run the high before anything. Damn, as soon as I start saying it, we're gonna run it. My fault. About time, Nas. Now you're up there with it too. We can get the idea fast and shit. Let's see. I'm on a little bit lower, just a little bit lower. All right, that's gonna be my entry right here. Now I got an order filled. We're just getting a little 300. 300 buckaroos. This is my first trade. Nothing crazy. Being a little patient. My only thing that I don't like is that I would have to see price keep going higher, but overall, this is the same thing that I would have watched on 30, but 30 is just, it's way higher. It's up there. So worst case, got this one trade. I start talking, we start getting some bearishness. Don't do that. This market is baiting. It goes all the way to entry just to go right back down. The market is wicked, man. This ain't for the weak at all. Cap, I've been waiting hours just for you to come right back down. Finally going to get the result. Are we finally gonna get the result? This shit came right there to stop loss. Are we gonna finally stop us out? It is 1050. We got close and we start rejecting again. Come on, why? Stop doing this. I'm being baited. I've been being baited on this trade for an hour and a half. My best bet then, if this keeps going short, would have, I guess, been shorts after running this high, but I wasn't going short all-time highs. I wasn't gonna do it. Now here we go, and there we go. Stopped out. If this shit were to fly up, reject, came down, my stop loss was 30 points. So if we look at where the entry is, this is what it did right here. This was my entry. Wicked. Right back up. Let's see. Why? If it keeps rejecting, maybe the trade idea wasn't even invalid and the timing was cooked. But we'll see. See what happens in the next 8 minutes. All right, I'm gonna get it in right there. I won't be a bitch. That's my last one. If it falls here, then it goes back into the range. If it doesn't, then I get to take advantage of the longs like I've been trying to do every single day this week. Yeah, we'll see. If this is a break even, I'm still not taking nothing after this, regardless of the result. This is my last trade because this is probably a trade that, if worst case, I gotta hold it for a little bit. So, but I'm more than likely going to close this shit before FOMC if it does last that long. I'm not holding it into that. That is not the intention with this trade. Around, and then in 2 seconds, we just dropped fully. What just happened in this 1 minute candle? Don't know, but until it tops me out, I am not to the trade yet. Yep, I lost 500 for the day. Bitch ass. All right, after having an L day, so I'm gonna just give you guys a little breakdown. We lost $500 today. We made $600 yesterday, and we lost $500 the day before that. So for the week, for each Express account, we're only down $400, which isn't bad. If I catch one trade, I'm in profit again, but it's just a very choppy week. I've not taken trades that I wouldn't take any day, and I've been doing that the last 3 days. It's just conditions haven't been the best. Even the trade that I took on US 30 longs, chopped around, stopped me out, and it's going back up, but it's probably just gonna move at FOMC. Overall, there's been trades. The best ideal trade was 930. I think I told you guys earlier in the video, 930, the longs from the 1 hour imbalance and the 15-minute gap, but it's all hindsight. I didn't trust it as much in the moment, but hindsight, it was the best trade that I could have possibly taken to take advantage of a long and yeah, win and make some money, but we couldn't do that. It is what it is. It's still early with the day. I'm getting some reels. I'm getting some content posted, doing all of the things that need to be done to just succeed, doing all the things that need to build my business. Even though I took an L today, it's all good. I'm still up on my Hanko Trade account, which I'm probably just gonna end up doing a withdrawal for, in my opinion, just because I've only taken 2 trades on this account this week, a break even and a W. And honestly, this week is pretty ass. I might just take my coins from my live account, not trade the live account the rest of the week while I'm up, and just continue trading the funded accounts going into the rest of the week, because I'm not going to lose as much money on these accounts compared to if I lose a trade on the live account. I'm going to lose more money on that one individual trade than I literally spent to get all of these accounts. It's a big difference. So I'm going to likely withdraw this. Bada boom, bada bing. From here, I only took 2 trades this week. This is the weekly P&L, 1 break even, 1 W. We're up $1,765. So probably gonna do that. I was looking at the things that I have over here. So for all the students that apply, for all the people that go to the training, I always look at the things that you guys have questions, comments, concerns on, like your biggest concerns. Like when, for all the people that have applied, you know, inside of there, ask you a question specifically, like what are your biggest weaknesses or the things that you need the most help with in trading. And I like to know that. I like to get a good span like a good idea of what majority of traders are going through, so I can get an idea of the content to make on things to be able to help you guys just improve your life. And one of the biggest things was how to walk away from losing trade. So I took that idea from in here and I went and posted a reel about it. So just giving value, just being able to help the people do what they came here for. I do charge to work with me one-on-one because my time isn't free, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna try to give you guys the most game on a daily basis to help you guys be the best version of yourself for free. So yeah, I'm gonna keep with these daily videos. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, because whole lot of daily game. And I've been trying to get to 37K followers for like 3 days. I've been stuck like 100 followers away for like 3-4 days. I don't get it. I've been posting crazy, getting a lot of views just every single day. Like I've been posting for the last 3 days like 7 to 10 times on Reels. So I'm not sure why I can't get 100 followers, but if you guys want to, look me up on Instagram, Andre Diaz. I would appreciate the follow for all the hard work and all the free game that I give you guys. But yeah, I'm done looking at this chart move up in my favor. I lost my $500 for the day. It is what it is. I can make all of that back plus some tomorrow. I'm down $400 on the account, but that's not much. If I want to trade tomorrow, I can make $500 across accounts. If I want to trade tomorrow, I can make $600 across account, and I'll make all of that back plus 200, maybe plus $100 per account. And I'm not really worried about it. I'm just trying to get winning trading days. I'm not trying to flip these funded accounts. I'm just trying to get the groove of it, try to get my foot in the door, get used to trading on Top Step and everything again, and just keep it flowing. I'm not mad. We take losses. The best traders just know how to handle it. So with that being said, let's get the rest of the day started. I'm gonna try to get some stuff situated over here before I leave this room, because once I leave the room, I try not to come right back into it. So I'm gonna try to get some shit situated and then get the day started. Before I go do all of that, I forgot the withdrawal, so we're about to do that. I'm on the site and everything, so whatever broker you use, for other people that may be new, if you never did a withdrawal, here you go. If you want to know how to do exactly another withdrawal, probably more in depth, just go to my other videos. Go to majority of the videos, how I made this, how I made that. Most of them have a withdrawal in them. Some of them don't, because sometimes I'm in drawdown and I make profit back. But this one we will be doing a withdrawal. But you pick the account, you do the payment method, Bitcoin. You can pick any other one that they have. It just really depends on your broker. USDT, Tether, Bitcoin, all of that stuff. You could do that. You just can't do straight to your bank account unless you do it on a futures broker. But I'm using a Forex broker, even though Okay, I'm not sure how much that it didn't record, but yeah, I was trying to show you that we got this complete right here. I'm not sure how much the audio didn't get recorded, but unfortunately, I mean, you've seen it here. I gotta go do the accept, so I'm gonna show you the last step. I'm not gonna show you my emails, but I will show me logging into the email. Won't show the other emails. Gonna go right here. You click on this. You're just gonna verify the request, and then after you verify the request, it's gonna take you to the green check screen. Oh no, wait, we gotta do the authentication. I lied. Almost. We gotta get this phone so we can get the authenticator code. If the Wi-Fi can stop being so ass. Authenticator code. You get it from the authenticator app, and now it should be green check. There you go. So, withdrawal successful. Bada boom, bada bing. And now, yeah. The money goes to our crypto exchange, and from the crypto exchange, I will withdraw it to my bank account whenever that takes. But yeah, now that that withdrawal is done, now I'm gonna get everything situated like I was trying to do, get these stories posted, because this Wi-Fi is being ass and it's still taking forever. All right, so just got done my workout, showered up and everything. One thing that I just did that I've honestly been slacking on, I just made a whole story on Instagram, so it's not, there we go, it was a little bit off-centered. But I just posted a whole story on Instagram talking about the same exact thing. I've lived downtown in this apartment for a little over a year. I moved into this apartment in September 2024. It is October 2025. I've lived here for this long, and I find myself never eating any of the food in the surrounding area. Like, I have all these restaurants below the building. I've only ate at maybe 1 or 2 of the spots, 2 of them being pizza spots, 1 of them being a Japanese place that I only get Wagyu, which is literally at the bottom of my building. If you know, you know. But I find myself never eating the food. And when I was here with Kel, I pointed to the other spot that we went to, this Thai place that has literally been around the corner, like not even 5-minute walk, like a 2-minute walk from me. And I ate it for the first time because Kel, he's the one who looked it up. Him and his wife seen that I was nearby and they wanted to try it out. And then they're the reason that I was even able to go and eat it. Because if it was up to me, I probably would have never went there. And I just find myself not taking advantage of a lot of the food nearby. I don't know why, it's just I don't. I still find myself going 10, 15 minutes away to go somewhere else to eat. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's around me. Do you guys ever go through that? Like you have stuff around you, but since it's around you, since it's so accessible, you honestly don't care to try it? You know, maybe that's it. I don't know, but to say all of that, I took my ass downstairs and I went and got myself some pizza and some wings from Eddie and Sam's. If you know Eddie and Sam's from Tampa, you know what's up. But it was some good food. Got some protein. I got the big giant pepperoni slice. Got some wings, so I got some protein. And yeah, honestly, right now I'm not really doing too much. Just trying to figure out what to do with the rest of my day. I've just been getting content posted on Instagram, so if you haven't followed me, I told you, go follow me already, man. Come on, giving too much game. It's about that part of the video. If you're a regular viewer, you guys already know. Balcony talks. I like to end off videos on here on the balcony just with the view, and especially now that I got the hammock, it's just, I love it. There used to be a time that I used to pray to be able to have a balcony like this. I used to pray to be able to be downtown. I would used to pray just to have an apartment, just to live on my own, just to live in Florida. And look at me now. I got all of the things I could ever dream of. It doesn't even matter that I took an L today because like I said, I can make all of that back tomorrow. Plus some. And still in the week profitable. Still in the week just up. I took a withdrawal, so I'm still up for the week technically. But on my funded account, I am down. So I can't get a withdrawal even if I got my 5 winning days. But I don't got the 5 winning days yet. So a withdrawal, a payout is the least of my worries. Accumulate winning trading days. That's the main thing you got to focus on when you're on a funded account. Don't worry about making money. Don't worry about trying to win all the time. Just accumulate winning trading days, manage risk, manage your emotions, and stay in the game. There's going to be another trade tomorrow. There's going to be another trade next week. I'm okay. And one of these days, I might just not take a trade. Might not take a trade Thursday. Might not take a trade Friday. Won't know until I show up. And that's the main thing. Like I said, I used to pray to be able to have a life like this. I used to watch people on YouTube doing the same exact thing that I'm doing right now. And it's surreal because I promise you, I am no different than you. And I know you probably hear a lot of people say that, but I really am no different than you. There's nothing I've done, there's nothing I'm not going to do that you can't do. Do you know how many students I have that have literally made more money than me on certain days, that have had some months that have done better than me? They were once in a position to where they didn't even think getting a payout was possible, getting funded was possible. Trust me, with the knowledge you have nowadays, with the access to these funded accounts, with the access to these prop firms, with the access to the things that you have, there's a lot of opportunity. Trust me, a lot of opportunity. And I don't care to be the best trader in the world. I don't care to be anything besides the best version of myself. I'm not going to compare my chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 10. I've taken more losses than some people have even tried. Think about that. So you can't compare where you are to where I am. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know the L's I've taken. You don't know the sacrifices I've made. And for the people that have watched the videos and the people that do know, you know what's up. You know the real. You know that I'm transparent with you guys. You know, I show the wins, the W's, the break-evens, the L's, all of the above to show you the reality of being a full-time trader. It's not easy, but it's worth it. I might have not made money on my funded account, but I made money on my live account. And I'm still here in my balcony, ending my night off. And just grateful. About to eat food. About to go do some push-ups. About to just do the things that I'm going to wish I did in 5-10 years. You know how when you let time go by and then you're like, damn, I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that. I wish when I had that car, I would have did this. I wish when I had that apartment, I would have did this. I live with that every single day. So I go every single day trying to live my life in a way to where I won't regret nothing later. When I move out my apartment, I'm going to feel like I did everything and I got everything I needed from it. When I get rid of my car, I'm going to feel like I got everything I needed from it. I did everything I wanted with it. You know what I mean? Just take advantage of life. Be appreciative of life. You may not be where you want to be, but you're exactly where you need to be. So just remember that. But I love you guys. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. I'm here giving you game on a daily basis. And for the third time, follow me on Instagram. We actually hit 37K. So I appreciate you guys with all the posting, with all the free game. It was bound to happen. But yeah, if you want to work with me one-on-one, you want to get access to the daily live trading, get access to the one-on-one calls, get access to me mentoring you personally to help you make your first 5 figures when it comes to trading, apply in the first link in the description. I can help you change your entire life. And it doesn't require a lot. It just requires a plan, a system, and you wanting to change. That's the biggest thing, the mindset. As long as you want to make it happen, anything is possible. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's daily video. That was a loud car, but I'll see y'all.
Boom!